Oof, we live, we live. Oof. And we should officially be live on a Saturday. Let's see, let's make sure of it. And let's get a good view. Yes, let's get a good view. It's a good, beautiful view. Oof. You know, we're missing something. We're missing something. Let's load up. Oof, we are lock and loaded. We're lock and loaded. Yes, we're going to do a lot of things on the stream for all of you watching. Yes. Welcome to, yes. Welcome to the main show. This is showtime for all of you watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. For the first one in the chat room today, huge shout outs to DT Cruiser. Huge shout outs to our members. Huge shout outs to all of you. Huge shout outs to Ash. Huge shout outs to everybody that's in the chat room today. In the chat room, let me know what you're watching. You watching college football or not? Today, look at this beautiful thing. I'm going to show you this soon for all of you watching today on the stream. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be cooking up some beautiful ribeyes. And these ribeyes aren't just your regular ribeyes. These are homemade barbecue charcoal grill, amazing flavor, and for all of you, yes, only one of a kind. The Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. We're number one. For all of you watching, also, yes, we have Jack Daniels, 10 out of 10. Yes, this is. I'm going to say this. Spoiler alert. One of the best Jack Daniels, honestly, that I can say after I had it the first day. Second day I had it, got better. Week after, even better. And now officially, Jack Daniels, the Heritage. Yes, we got a whole box. Yes, we got a whole box. We're going to talk about this on the stream. Also, for a lot of you watching, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe here in the corner. It's not easy. It's not easy to do streams, but for all of us, it's pretty easy because I'm professional with this. Point of the matter is, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and if you don't know how to hit the like button, if you're watching from your phone, tap the screen a couple times. Before anything, we got to do the right thing, yes? I'm going to show you. I don't like to promote too much of Publix because then, if you go to Publix and I got no ribeyes. Point of the matter is, here we go, 17.54. This is a pound and a quarter almost, $14.99 a pound. And this is a big boy. This is a big ribeye, nice ribeye. I have two ribeyes, one that I'm going to eat today and one I'm going to eat in the morning. Breakfast for champions, and that's a ribeye. Before we even do anything, let's load up. Ooh, whole garden, yes. Let's load up. We're going to be loaded up with our first drink of the day. This is literally our first drink of the day. You're probably wondering, holy crap, this is a whiskey channel. What is it doing drinking beer? Well, obviously, I'm outside. So for all of you, we will be drinking some whiskey, yeah? We're going to be talking about the whiskey we're going to be drinking because some of you need to know 10 out of 10 whiskey, why it's 10 out of 10, and why you should buy it, and why I have the whole screen full of them. As a matter of fact, let's put this over here. Woo! Let's put this over here. Woo! I go, why don't I have the whole screen full of them? You'll see. But the point of the matter is, first off, we will be drinking that soon. But we have to load this up, and we have to season our meat. Again, I'm going to show you both of them very soon. But first off, let's start by popping this open. Let's refresh our our amazing weekend. And for a lot of you, I'm going to say this. I do know that some of you enjoy the content. Don't forget, short videos are posted up almost every day. Don't forget to check out the short videos. But I do tell you, man, if you're really into cooking, whiskey is something you need. And you can mix up whiskey with almost anything. You can mix it up with ice and Sprite, ice and Coca-Cola. You could do lemonade if you want to. There's a lot of different mixes you could use in the cocktails. We're going to talk about it though. And why I'm showing you though is mainly, point of the matter is, here we go. Let's start by pop is open. Hope I don't hear the rooster because there's somebody's rooster just ran away. Got a loose rooster. And also there's loose parakeets out here. Oof. Anyways, let's start pop is open. Cheers all of you. Don't forget to vote in the chat room. Are you watching college football? It's going to be the first drink of the day for all of you watching. Yes. Good to drink a little bit of something. Saturday, it's a weekend. You worked hard throughout the week. Yes. Don't let other people tell you what to do. Yesterday, I had a man in front of me. His wife was telling him what to do. Don't let any woman or any man tell you what to do. It's your weekend. The worst thing you could ever see in the wild is a woman telling another man and begging him to do nothing. Point of the matter is, cheers all of you and all the gentlemen watching. We have 92% of men that are watching us, and the other 8% are the ladies. Of all of you here, this one's for the ladies. This one's also for DT Crews in the chat room. Any of you that have memberships, and for the super chatters this week, thank you so much. Cheers all of you, and yes, let's drink up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That is heavenly. That is heavenly. By the way, I'm also going to tell you guys something. Let's start by talking about this real quick. Barrel number. It's a huge sting. You see this? Barrel number 2506030, right? It's a huge sting entry, barrel entry 2017. Oh! I think we lost the connection real quick. We should be back. And it's for all of you, what I was saying was, let me know, chat room, if we're officially back. Let me know if we officially back. I think we should be back. Okay, DT Cruiser, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And for some of you, let's talk about this real quick. So again, great beer. Right, great beer if you haven't had it. Great beer. Very, very inexpensive. Again, I'm going to say this. We're going to start seasoning our steaks. Saturday, we're going to start seasoning our steaks. So let's drop down and drink half of this. Man, this is good. Woo! You know what? We're going to pop this one open too. We're going to do two of them. Here we go. This one's for DT. Here we go. Lord heavens, this is amazing, yes? Yes. All right. Nice cold one. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. We're officially back. Had a little bit of issue, no problem. Here we go. Drink us up. Man. Okay, before we talk about anything more, let's move this. Let's also talk about the seasoning I'll be using. It's going to be the two seasonings I'll be using on the stream. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. It's going to be a blend of both of them. Again, me, Mitch, steer season will be the main compadre. The first one was almost like the first layer will be Kinder's crab steak. We'll be using both of these. You're going to make sure to do both of them because you're going to see it does taste better. And I tell you, I like to do the combo. Watch how I do the combo. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're going to start unpacking these steaks. Before we unpack these steaks, there we go. Before we unpack these steaks, there we go. Woo! Huge shout out to DT Cruiser. I'm trying to burp really hard, but it is hard for me to burp real hard. Here we go, drink us out. All right, let's start popping this open. Let's finish this up. Oof. Okay, let's start popping these open. So I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. I barely have any olive oil, so we're going to work with what we have. Let's pop these open. Let's put this over here. What's over here? Oof. And let's start popping this over. So this is going to be the bigger one. You're going to see me cook this. It's going to be the bigger one. It's about 1.25 pounds. Let's pop this one open. First things first, we need to put some olive oil on here. All right? So for some of you, I want to make sure you guys understand what we're doing. I've always liked to layer seasonings, and remember, you can't always do that to every seasoning, so don't expect to be a professional overnight by doing that, right? What you want to do is, you want to put some thunder on this steak, but if you're putting some thunder on this steak, you have to make sure that you got a good mix, got a good combo. Make sure it doesn't have a lot of salt. Now, this one has a good amount of salt. Now, this one doesn't, and there's a big difference between having one that doesn't and one that does, because at the end of the day, guess what? If you put one that has a lot of salt and one that doesn't have a lot of salt, it's good. Well, one that has a lot of salt with one that has a lot of salt, that's no good. So what you want to do is make sure to know the seasonings by just turning it around. You turn around, it's going to tell you over here. You see this? It says sea salt. I'm going to put the light on it real quick so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. We're going to put the light on real quick so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so first off, main thing you need currently, you need to get olive oil. Now, I don't have a lot of olive oil. You see the olive oil I have? I got a little bitty little thing of olive oil. A little bit of olive oil. We're going to try to use as much as we can here. Again, we're going to try to aim for medium rare. If you're cooking this on the grill and you cooking it rock hard, if you're cooking it rock hard like a rock, I don't know how you even want to buy a ribeye. You don't buy a ribeye to cook this rock hard. You understand? You buy something else. This is not what you do. Anyways, point of matter is, cheers all of you. And for some of you that have just walked into the chat room, thank you for being here. Today is officially Saturday. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right. Let's start doing this. First thing, olive oil. Gotta get every drip. I get every drip. Oh, God. I go every drip. Oh. That looks good, looks good. Don't forget olive oil, right, when you're doing this. And in between, you want to make sure, take a sip. take a sip. All right, let's take a sip. Cheers, 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 all of you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new in the corner, and don't forget to hit that like button. Here we go. Drink us up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start. Oof! I didn't even got my thong out here. We're gonna use my hand. What the heck happened to my thong? I don't even have a thong out here. Shoo. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks good. Now we're gonna flip it. We're gonna flip it so that both sides get olive oil. And we're gonna start seasoning. I'm gonna do this one first. Oof! Today is Super Chant Saturday. Thank you so much. Second Super Chant on here. $10 Super Chat. Thank you so much, April. April Neal. Shout out to April Neal. Shout out to April Neal. She's in the $10 Super Chat, and she says in the chat room, let's see what she says in the chat room. April Neal, she says, hola, hola, she says, hola, Poppy Ripper. Happy Saturday. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That goes for all of you that are watching. If you've seen those super chats flowing through, it's a lot of ranges, a lot of subscribers, a lot of memberships. And all the people that got memberships, they want this community to build up stronger. The more stronger it is, the funner, and honestly, I think the more encouraged I get on the stream. April, thank you so much for the $10 super. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. If you don't know how to hit the like button, all you have to do is tap the screen a couple times. April, thank you so much. She called me Poppy. You know, I'm daddy. You know, I'm daddy Saturday. Yeah. Anyways, point of matter is, first is we're going to put this Kinder's prime steak seasoning. Watch how I do it. Make sure to know this is not as thick as you might think. It is going to shrink. These steaks are going to shrink. All right, they will shrink, but they're pretty thick, so you could put a good layer of this. Let's do this. It's a nice healthy layer. Now you see the layer I just put in here? This is work. This is work. Nice little layer. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bank this. We're gonna bank up one of our. Let's bank this up a little bit. We're gonna put it right here. All right, looks good. Now officially, we're gonna be putting this over here. Should I say April? Here we go. We're gonna put this a little bit on here. So we're going to be mixing Meat Mitch steer season with that under Kinder's. I can't have it by itself. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, I've had this by itself, and personally, I don't like it by itself. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't want you to waste your time cooking, and you're just going to buy this and put it on there. Don't do that. Okay, mix this up. What I'm telling you, mix it up with what I'm telling you. It's going to be good time. It's going to be a good time. Got another Super Chat. Thank you so much. Another Super Chat. Super Chat Saturday. Over here, Osmosis Jones. Osmosis Jones, man, thank you so much, Osmosis Jones. He says over here, having a glass of E.H. Taylor bourbon. Ooh, that's a good one. By the way, that's a $5 Super Chat. I really appreciate it. For all of you that do not know, I appreciate each Super Chat you sent. But it's great that Osmosis Jones, he passed up that $2 Super. He said, you know, I'm going to tune it up to that $5. We always want to see beautiful, beautiful new members, new awesome dudes, cool dudes, great community members, and also don't forget to get the membership. For some of you who don't know how to get the membership, remember there's one way to get it and only one way. In the channel, you can join the channel by subscribing, but there is a join button that allows you to be a member. To be a member will allow you to see those private streams, private videos, and also private short videos only for members. And for all of you that do not know how to get that, I'm going to show you how to get it right now. All you have to do currently is, in the chat room, there's going to be a link that will allow you to get it. Once you get it, you will have full control of all the memberships. and you will be able to see your name highlighted in green. Also, we're going to say over here, $10 super chat, Manny Villanueva. Thank you so much, Manny Villanueva. Let's talk about this real quick. I do know that Manny has a membership, and for all of you, you guys are all amazing. I really appreciate all of you. You have to understand it's not easy to do this. Not easy to do this, but we're doing it because I'm a professional, yeah? And I give you a good content, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But don't forget to subscribe and hit that like. We got to get those likes up. Shout out to Osmosis Jones, April Neal, DT Cruiser, and currently, right now, we have a new super chat, $10 super chat, yes, from Manny. For all of you that haven't hit that like button on your phone, hit that like button by tapping the screen a couple taps. Manny says, Reaper, sign that Jack Daniels and send it this way. He wants me to sign this and send it this way. Usually we do this kind of stuff. I think we send out 2 bottles, empty bottles, and I have signed 2 bottles in total and send it out to 2 of our great subscribers. One is Who Dat, and I think the other one was, who was the other one? There was somebody else. Woof, wait a minute, who was the other one? It was 2 people. I think the other one was a girl, too. Point matter is Jack Daniels, Sing Bear. We're going to talk about this soon. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Manny. And for all of you, don't forget, this is a real live stream. So if I am reading the chat room, it's because the super chatters get priority on these streams. All right, they do get priority. Over here, Meet Mitch. Still season. Start doing this. Oof. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, before I do that, I need to take a break here. Here we go. Let's take a break. Cheers to the super chatters today. Cheers to the super chatters today. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's drink us out. I'm going to try my best to burp. I don't think I'm going to be able to. There we go, good layer, good layer. Good layer. We have the good layer going. Beautiful. Okay, for all of you, let's talk about this real quick. Now, it's time for me to flip this. And for some of you, you have to make sure you're coated enough, okay? Don't go light. Okay, go a little bit heavy if it's thick. If it's a thin ribeye, go light. Do not put 2 layers. Do not put 3 layers. If it's a thin one, I'm gonna show you the difference. So this over here is pretty thick. Just show you. This is pretty thick. There's thinner ribeyes out there that I would tell you don't do it. This one over here also with the bone. Make sure it has a bone. This one's pretty thick. Thick boy. Make sure to put a good layer. And shout out to Manny, DT Cruiser, April, and Osmosis. All right, there's a lot of people drinking while they're watching. Okay, again, let's repeat the same process over here. It's real simple. Kinder's a prime steak. Again, Kinder's a prime steak first. I like this combo. Real easy. Okay, here we go. And then again, other side. Now you see I don't put too much. I don't put too much, you see? I put a good layer, but I don't put too much. You don't need to put too much. Right? Now, if it was thicker, Osmosis over here. There we go. He asked over here. Question, what's your favorite ribeye cut? I like the USDA Prime ribeye cut. I like it with the bone in. So to me, for some of you that want to know, I do not like Wagyu. I do know that a lot of people strive to know this. And Osmosis, thank you so much for the question. Osmosis asked a question. So officially, Osmosis Jones for the question, super chat question. He sent a super chat. I do not like Wagyu. Okay, for some of you that like Wagyu, that's good for you, beautiful for you. But the only issue with Wagyu, I'm going to tell you this. This is the only issue with Wagyu that I have. It has too much fat for me. And the fat that I have on this one, which this one over here, this one's pretty nice. I like it. I picked this one out of all of them. And I also picked this one out of all of them. But the only thing I like about these is they're inexpensive and I can make them taste amazing. I can make this taste like a 5-star steak. Now, before I even say anything, because I do know that he had asked me what's my favorite ribeye cut, my favorite ribeye cut would be Black Angus, okay, Black Angus, USA Prime. Now the USA Prime will have more fat in the middle compared to this one. Again, I'm going to just show you this real quick. I don't know if I have it here. This is USA, there we go. This is USA Choice. Okay, it's pre-trimmed. This is USA Choice, and to me, I just picked these out. But I don't like Wagyu because it has too much fat. Now, the fat that you have, it does taste good. While you're eating it, it tastes amazing. But it's like Taco Bell. You got Taco Bell, you eat it, oh man, that Taco Bell's so good. And all of a sudden, a couple of hours later, you're in the bathroom, you're praying to the Lord Jesus. You're telling the Lord Jesus, please, I'll never eat it again. You don't want to be that man. You don't want to be that man. So I don't want to be that man, and I don't like to be doing that. So for some of you, I like USA Prime. That is my preferred choice of cut of ribeye. And Black Angus would be amazing, but point of the matter is, let's start seasoning this. This is going to be outstandingly good. I can feed this to anybody in the chat room, and they're not going to know the difference between this and USA Prime because I just season it so good, and it's just, honestly, if you're putting it on the barbecue, by the way, this is a little bit empty. If you're putting it on the barbecue, you're going to get a lot of flavor compared to the people that cook inside. Real beautiful, beautiful. Here we go, over here. Osmosis. He says over here, you might enjoy Wagyu tenderloin since it's leaner. I've had everything Wagyu. There's certain Wagyus out there that I do not like at all because of just that feeling of having an amazing meal and having to rush to the bathroom after. I'm going to tell you this. He did say a question in chat, Osmosis, with a $2 super chat. Says, you might enjoy Wagyu tenderloin since it's leaner. I've had Wagyu tenderloin. It's really beautiful, but I haven't made it outside on the barbecue. I made it inside, and it really tastes amazing. But just lost a son of a gun. It was a good thing we got another son of a gun. Point of the matter is, it's a good thing Osmosis is adding to the stream with super chats. I will tell you again, for some of you that do not know, it will be pricier if you buy frozen, which mainly it's a little bit cheaper if you buy frozen than going to a restaurant. I would tell any of you, if you want to really buy Wagyu, buy it frozen, cook it at home, don't go to a restaurant, especially Salt Bay, man. Salt Bay, ooh, that guy will rip you up. Anyways, point of the matter is, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, here we go for all of you. Had to wash my hands because they were filthy. Here's the point of the matter is, look, we're going to start talking about, yes, we are going to start talking about the whiskey, right? Point of the matter is, this is a beautiful view. Can't ask for a better Saturday. Well, I could ask for a better Saturday, right? I want to have Vacío Prime. If anybody was ever to ask me anything, what is one of my favorite cuts out there? I do know where Osmosis asked me in the chat room with the super chat was my favorite ribeye cut, but one of my favorite cuts is Vacío Prime. Vacío Prime. If any of you go to an Argentinian restaurant, sometimes they have a butcher there that has a little like a meat section, and they cut up some meat for you. And Vacío Prime is one of my favorites. I wanted to buy it today, but the issue is buying it today. I said, you know what? It's going to be $55. I'd rather buy two ribeyes, right? Today on sale because I got these on sale, and I'll buy the Vacío next week. So for all of you, next week I will be doing Vacío Prime. If you want to see me doing Vacío Prime, don't forget to subscribe. Don't lose the channel. And if you're watching, hit that like button. I'm going to do that next week. Next week I will be doing that. Yes. Anyways, the point of the matter is we have a lot going on here. Let's start taking this out again. These are the seasonings we used. Here we go. Don't forget. There you go. You can write it down, take a photo. All right, here we go. We're going to start doing this. This is something I want to do and I want to talk to you about. Remember, this is a whiskey channel. Yes, this is a whiskey channel. Cheers, all of you. Drink us up. Oh, man. Okay, let's start by talking about this real quick. I've talked about this before, but I have to talk about this again. You've seen me drinking whiskey in regular glasses lately. I've been so bored of drinking a Glencairn, and sometimes regular glass is sometimes better than a Glencairn. It gives you a little bit of a different perspective of the drink and the taste and the flavors, right? I'm going to teach some of you how to taste a little bit of whiskey a little bit different, okay? So for some of you, if you have a whiskey in your hand, let me know in the chat room. All it takes is one person. Let me know that you have a whiskey that you're about to drink in the chat room. And if any of you are sitting down on the couch, get your big ass up, go get a whiskey, get a Glencairn. We'll do this together. I want to show you one little tip that some of you probably don't use. But if you use it, that's cool. I'm going to show you one little tip that some of you might not use. So for some of you in the chat room, let me know. Whiskey ready. There we go. Okay, whiskey ready. All right, let's drink this up real quick. Okay, let's start doing this real quick. You guys ready? Okay. We're going to do a quick one for some of you that don't know. There's actually some taste buds that you don't really use. I'm going to show you this right now. First off, let's talk about this real quick. Jack Daniel's single barrel. We're going to talk about it real quick, right? Let's pop it open. And there's a blue label, Heritage. Beautiful. Okay, let me clean my palate up real quick because I do know that I have a little bit of this beer. Woo! And first thing is first. Look at the juice. Man, that's nice. We're going to put this over here. We're going to move this up. Let me clean our palate real quick. Okay, so for all of you that have your glass ready, let me show you something real quick. It's going to be something that some of you probably don't know. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you don't have to nose it out. Forget about nosing it out, okay? Get a good sip. Get a good pour, right? Get a good pour. There's a good pour. You're not going to put all of it in your mouth. What you want to do is make sure that when you put it in your mouth, man, this sounds weird right now because I did say that to somebody recently. Whoa. Anyways, Point of the matter is, what you're going to do is, once you put it, oof, I can't keep on saying this like this, can I? All right, look, let's do this together real quick. Okay, let me make sure. I'm trying not to laugh right now. Okay, first off, there is a taste bud that you guys don't use. Okay, and some of you think that your tongue is all the taste buds that you have. As a matter of fact, you have some taste buds in the top of your mouth. You have it on the roof of your mouth. You also have it on the top of your lips. On your gums, you have a lot of taste buds that flow through. So what you want to do is, all right, flow this in your mouth real quick. Make sure it flows on the top of your gums. All right, let's do it together. Here we go. Let's drink this up. You're going to flow it between the roof of your mouth, inside your gum, and the top, almost like if this is Listerine. Okay, make sure to fill up your gums with it. Make sure the main thing when you're drinking this is going to be something that nobody does. Some of you don't do this, but try it out. Use it almost like Listerine. Almost like Listerine. Whenever you drink, not drink, but whenever you rinse your mouth with Listerine, sometimes you flow it through your gums. Now, one thing you want to do is flow it through your top gum, the top lip, the top of your roof of your mouth. Flow it between those top teeth. You're going to see, you're going to taste a little bit different flavors than you normally do if you were just sipping it himself. Now, for some of you that just did it, I think some of you feel that. You guys feel it, don't you? Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? Yes, yes. DJ Cruiser feels it. Now, if some of you feel that your top tooth is a little bit numb, if you feel that it's vibing, it's because you're getting all the flavors in your top palate. You do have some flavors inside your gum. You do have some flavors on your lips. So again, make sure to flow this. We're going to do it again. But I'm not going to say the same words like I did before. I'm putting your mouth. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But you will do it one more time. So you're going to put it in your mouth, flow it to the top of your roof of the mouth. Make sure it flows to your top lip. Make sure it flows to the top of your teeth. Okay, let's do it again one time. Wow. Man, that's insane. Now, when you do that, this is the beauty of this, what I just showed you. The beauty of it is that's where you're going to find a lot of your finish on your whiskey. So for some of you who want to learn, to find out the perfect way to know if something has a long finish, use your lips, use your the roof of your mouth. Use all the taste buds you have. If you still feel it on your tongue right now, that's good. But if you feel it more on your lips, it's because you still have that long finish. You have that high ABV. You have those sweet notes. Again, what are we drinking? Oh, you already know. 100 proof Jack Daniel's Heritage Toasted Barrel. It's so sweet. It's so perfect. It gives you a good rounded off sweetness of that Tennessee whiskey. And I still taste it. I still taste it. It tastes amazing. It tastes phenomenal. It doesn't matter what kind of whiskey you do, but you have to understand, if you try those beautiful, beautiful techniques that I just gave you, you're going to be able to find a little bit more of a finish. I do know that many of you probably never done that before. Maybe you have. Maybe you have, right? Look, sometimes you're sitting down, you don't want to do all these tasting techniques. You're not trying to taste it up and write a damn booklet or a damn novel about that one whiskey. You just want to pop it back and you want to taste the flavors, you know what I mean? But there will be times that you're going to want to say, you know what? There's going to be times that you're going to say, well, you know what? I kind of want to taste. Let's see if this has a long finish. Use that concept. You can see. Anyways, for all of you, cheers, all of you. Jack Daniels, we're going to talk more about this. Let's drink this up. Man, that's goddamn good. Ah, man, that's goddamn good. Let me just tell you some. Let me explain to you why I have all these. Finally came down to the point that you guys are about to figure out why I have all these. These are so good. These are so good. They're hard to find currently. I made a short video today. You guys seen the short video I made today on the channel, yes? We got a lot of views. We're probably going to get 200 views. I mean, we're going to probably get 200 likes on the video today. But the point of the matter is, this is Jack Daniel's, a single barrel heritage toasted barrel. I did say single barrel, and that's a big, big thing. Some of you don't understand the concept of being a single barrel. Just because you buy this, it's going to be the same as every you know. It's not. Now, single barrel, let me explain to you something. Here we go. Right over here. You got the barrel number right over here. You see that? 04913. Okay, this is one barrel. It's one barrel, huh? Now let me show you this real quick. That's one barrel. And what is this? There we go. Barrel number 25. Right, you see it? Here we go. 250600303. Right? Now this is for some of you. This is like how do I explain this to some of you? This is like basically having a Pokemon card that you know it's a Pokemon card. Does that make sense? Some of you are like, what the hell are they talking about? This is like having a Ferrari knowing it's a red Ferrari. You know what I mean? Some of you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? This is like having... All right, let's get to the point over here. Let me quit jiggering and jaggering. If you're watching right now, let's get those likes up. You see this ribeye, beautiful ribeye. A huge shout out to our current right now. Current, I'm going to say we're going to give it to Osmosis. He's been adding good questions on the stream. Thank you so much. We need more great people like that to really just... add to the stream. You could always send a super chat, add a question on the super chat, and you could add it to the stream, and I will stop my whole stream, the showtime, just to read your message. Then we're going to super chat, just like DT April, and all of you that have sent super chats today, right? I will stop, and I will literally just do my thing. Manny, I do know Manny also in the chat room today sent a super chat, $10. Thank you so much. Let me talk about this real quick again. I did pick that one out over here, right? So let's pick this one out. What barrel is this? It's 2506030, right? Is this the same barrel? Yes, it is. Here we go, another one. 2506030, same barrel. Why did I buy the same barrel bottles? You already know why. Now, the reason why you buy the same barrel number, you go back to the store to buy, is because it's really, really good. Right? That's why you do that. Now, let me explain to you something. There's a lot of you that don't know that concept, and I have to tell you this right now so that you can save money and you can save yourself an embarrassment, because there's a lot of people out there that don't know this. Again, you could officially say this is a different barrel. Yes, I have backup for this one. And let me show you the other bottle. And again, here we go. What is this? 2506030. So again, this is just this little thing that you guys need to know. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. These are all from the same barrel. Now, the same barrel will get the same temperature. They're going to be located in the same place in the rick house, which is the warehouse that they're stored in. They're going to be, literally, this juice is going to be aged the same in that situation that it's in. Now, let me explain to you something. I mean, just how do I explain to you, like, if you guys don't even know what I'm talking about? Okay, let me give you an example. We have two pieces of meat here, right? Let's say that both of these are the barrels. This is a barrel, this is a barrel, okay? The sunlight comes this way most of the time every day, around 5 p.m. I mean, about, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Right now, the sunlight's hitting this, right? Now, If the sunlight hits this barrel more than this one, this flavor of the wood on this flavor, any kind of, I'm just going to, you know what, let's put some wood on here. Oh, there we go, here we go. We got some wood, we got some wood. Okay, so for example, I'm just going to put this over here. Right, we got some wood on here. Say they both use the same wood. And let's just do it, let's make it simple. Let's make it simple. Okay? The wood on here is going to definitely expand more with the liquid that it's in if you have it with a lot of sun hitting it. Now, if there's going to be a level of these two, say we're just giving you a concept right here, right? Give you a concept right here. If these two barrels, some of you like, what's a barrel? This is a barrel. This is a barrel, okay? So this is a barrel. One barrel, two barrels. One barrel, two barrels. If there's too much sun hitting this one, the flavors on this one are really going to expand into, they're going to expand into your wood, right? Once it expands into the wood, it's going to give that bourbon, which is the whiskey, it's going to give it extra flavor. Not only is it going to give it extra flavor, we will be giving it a little bit more of a toasted flavor since this one is a toasted barrel, and that means that you will officially have, if this one has more sun than this one, you're going to have a little bit maybe more seasoned oak or dry oak on this one, and maybe a little more sweeter notes because it's getting more sunlight than this one. Remember, it's going to be for years, right? They're going to be for years. Supposedly these are 7 years old. I could be wrong. Supposedly these are 7 years old. I could be wrong. Could be 8 years old. I didn't actually look this up because I don't have time. You guys have time to look it up? The point of the matter is, this is what I want to do right now for all of you. We're going to drink more of this whiskey, and we're going to also do a little bit of a woo. We're going to do a little bit of a thing here. All right, I'm going to show you. Point of the matter is, let's just drink more of this. This is such a nice, woof. It's such a nice, look at this. Open it up. We put our Glencairns in here. Close it up and throw it in our bag. Beautiful. This is if you like whiskey. Beautiful. Anyways, for some of you, Jack Daniels has been killing it this year, man. Killing it. They've been doing some good stuff this year. We're going to do something. We're going to make a drink. Let's make a drink. You guys know that if you need a light, you let me know in the chat room. For any of you that see that we need a light, let me know in the chat room. I'll put the light on. Okay, let me know in the chat room. If you ever need a light on, you let me know. Let me know in the chat room if you need the light on. Okay, first things first. Shout out to all of you Reaper crew. You guys are awesome. We need to get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up because it's a big thing. Super Chats today have been great. We're at $45. $45 on Super Chats from the Saturday. Really appreciate all of you that have been sending Super Chats today. Hit that like button. If you don't know how to, pretend this is your phone. New iPhone 7. Click, 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 click. Click that button, all right? Click that button. Yes, click that like button. Let's get those likes up. All right, for all of you, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a drink. Now, for some of you, what I'm going to be making is I'm going to make a drink that all of you should definitely like. There's not one of you that shouldn't like this. If you don't like soda, well, or if you don't like the Florida Panthers, well, if you don't like the Florida Panthers, you probably don't like steak. And if you don't like steak, I don't even know what to tell you. I kind of want to drink a beer too. There's a beer I wanted to drink. Today is celebration of me coming back to the streams after 2 days. You guys already know I haven't streamed for 2 days. How many of you in the chat room know why I didn't stream for 2 days? Let me know in the chat room. If you comment in the chat room why I didn't stream for the last 2 days, or the reason why, I'll give you a huge shout out. A huge shout out. But you have to say it and you have to be honest. Be honest and explain. And just say it. One word. Well, 2 words. 2 words. In the chat room, 2 words. I need it right now. Tell me right now. Let's see. Anyways, the point of the matter is, if anybody does guess it, I'll give you a shout out. Point of the matter is, let's drink the rest of this. Let's drink the rest of this. Cheers, all of you. Man, that's a good one. Okay, let's start doing this. Huge shout out to April Neal. She sent this to us on our birthday. Channel birthday, right? Channel birthday. She sent us on channel birthday, you guys already know. We are officially I'm officially from Florida, from Miami. There you go, Florida Panthers. I'm from Miami, and you guys know in Miami, there's a couple sports we watch. In Miami, we watch the Miami Dolphins. University of Miami football, the Canes, UM. We watch the Florida Panthers. We watch the Miami Marlins. And that's about it. I don't think anybody out here watches Miami International, right? Miami International football team. But yesterday, yes, I did. I was with one of the Miami International football team ambassador international leaders, and supposedly he went to Toronto today. He spoke to me. He said that every time he talks to Messi, the soccer player, every time he talks to Messi, the soccer player, Messi says, yeah. For everything he says, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he says, yeah. Messi, that's all he says, yeah. I thought that was funny. And the point of the matter is, we're going to be using ice from Maine. All right, enough of this ugly view. We gotta fix this view because these steaks need to look better. All right, let's fix this up. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Holy Lord, my neighbor put some lights on. Looks good. Point of the matter is, we're officially going to be using this. And the best size you could get, I only showed you the best. For all of you that do not know, we only show the best on the stream. Yes, this might not be Wagyu steak, but I like the steak because I do know how to make this better than anybody that ever cooked Wagyu. I like it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. The point of the matter is, first thing you need for this simple drink on a Saturday, get yourself some ice. Beautiful, right? Get yourself some ice. Get yourself some Pibbs Extra. Reason why I'm using Pibb Extra because it has a little bit of a spicy little kick. It has a cherry and a little spicy kick, right? So you're gonna use this. And then, by the way, I have another bottle. I wanted to pop open a brand new bottle, so might as well. Right? This is gonna be the one I'm popping open, Scatterbrain. Let me explain to you why I'm doing this. And as I think April Neal, she doesn't care. April Neal doesn't care because April Neal's rich like all of us. We're all rich in the chat room, right? We're all rich. We're filthy rich, right? We're all filthy rich, but April Neal, she doesn't drink too much. But when she does drink, she usually asks in the chat room what she should have in the casino when she is drinking at the Texas casino. Point of the matter is, I'm from Florida, a little bit different. In Miami, in the casinos in Miami, just a little shot of this is $14. This is embarrassing because this bottle is about 24 bucks. Okay? For some of you, my recommendation, buy this bottle if you're going to be drinking and mixing it. Don't buy this bottle if you're planning on just having it like it is. Just like this over here. DT Cruiser in the chat room earlier, he talked about Crown Royal. He said he was drinking Crown Royal Blackberry with a little bit of I think it was ginger ale. Amazing. You want to mix these with Coca-Cola or a cocktail. You don't want to drink these by themselves. I will say that I have a little bit of a thing for that Jack Daniel's Blackberry. It's really nice. Remember, we're not alcoholics out here. I am a reviewer, and I like to review, and I like to show you the best stuff. Point of the matter is Scatterbrain. Let's pop this open. And that smells good. Again, this is almost like a peanut butter kind of a smell, but it goes so good with your Pibbs. And again, what you're going to do is easy. You're going to pop this open, all right? Pibbs. Woo! The best, the best, the best. Wow, you can hear the parakeets, the little birds out here. These little birds be chirping. They should be sleeping. Anyway, for all of you, we're going to put another light on here. It is Saturday. A lot of people are home. My scent of the day currently is Dior Sauvage Elixir. 3 sprays for that. Dior Sauvage Elixir. A masterpiece. For any of you men that want a good fragrance that you kind of want to just buy at Macy's, you can buy it at Macy's. It's called Dior Sauvage Elixir. It goes for about $200 and something dollars. Why do I tell you $270? Because don't buy the small bottle, buy the 5 ounce. Anyways, first thing we're gonna do is use our finger. What's the dirtiest finger we got here? They're all pretty clean. All my fingers are pretty clean, but you know what? A little bit of dirt on here. We're gonna use our index finger. What do we use our index finger for? When there's a globe, right? When there's a globe, Earth globe, and the teacher says, tell me where Africa is. Boom, right here. Africa right here. There we go. Use the index finger. Stir it up. There you go. Stir it up. Beautiful. Now, this is the drink that I recommend. This is the drink that I recommend for April O'Neil. If you go to the casino, it's going to cost you $70 for a shot of this. But you got to mix it up with Coca-Cola. A fresh Coca-Cola that she can pour, the bartender can pour in front of you. Or Pibbs if she has it. Do not do this with Sprite. Only Coca-Cola or Pibbs or Dr. Pepper. Do not do this with Pepsi. Don't do this with Pepsi. Cheers to April O'Neil. Here we go. Drink us up. God damn. God damn. I'm going to start moving some of these. Again, I just wanted to show some of you. I am very proud to know that we have a whole box. We have a whole box of these Jack Daniels. I'm very proud. I'm a proud dude right now. I'm a proud man. Very proud dude. Not like the Proud Boys. That's a little bit different. Those what are they called? Proud Boys don't calm down. Not like that. But for all of you, oof. Just put a little bit. Top it off. Oh, man. You can't go, look, that bird is chirping. That bird is chirping. You heard that bird. Bird chirping. Anyways, here we go. Shout out. So we're going to start cooking right now. Oh, man. So yesterday, I asked a waitress. I was at the casino yesterday. I asked a waitress. I go, you comprehende English? She talks to me in Spanish when I say that. I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I go, calm down. I go, no comprehende, por favor. And then she says, oh, I didn't know. I go, okay, cool. I go, can you do me a favor? Can you check at the bar, 2 bars? Check to see if they have any peanut butter whiskey. She comes back to me like in 30 minutes at the casino and she says, hey. I go, hello, what's up? She goes, I couldn't find it. I go, what do you mean you couldn't find it? She goes, I'm going to go check in the VIP. I go, I'll go to the VIP. Don't worry. I'll go to the VIP. If you can't get it, it took 30 minutes. I go to the VIP. She goes, no problem, no problem. Are you sure, you sure? I go, yeah, I'm sure. So I go to the VIP. And when I go to the VIP, they had one that's cheaper than this. The other one is called Screwball. This is a Scatterbrain. Screwball is another one you could buy. It's a whiskey, peanut butter whiskey. Remember, these have a little bit of sugar. So if you're diabetic and you're trying to get a Pibbs that has no sugar, if you're trying to get a Pibbs that has no sugar, expect this to have sugar. This has a little bit of sugar just like every other flavored whiskey. Right? So I told the waitress, I go, look, I'm going to go to the VIP. If they have it, I'll order with you, yes? She goes, yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, by the way, she's not a black woman. She's a Spanish Latina with a big nose. Anyways, the point of the matter is Florida. Yes, shout out to Florida. Let's drink us up. Chirping it up, that bird. Man, that bird's on that mango tree. I think there's an avocado tree that he hangs out on. I think it's an avocado tree. I got a Asian North Korean escapee neighbor. Shout out to anybody that escaped North Korea. He's one of my neighbors. And he's a great guy. He's a great guy. A little bit skinny, but he's really, really good guy. I told him one time, I knocked at his door one day. I go, hey, 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 tell your family, go look backyard. He goes, right there, Mom. I go, go look at the backyard. There was manatees in the backyard. It's not very often that we see manatees because I have an ocean back here, right? So we saw some manatees, and his whole family saw the manatees. He's from North Korea. He escaped North Korea. And the point of the matter is, hey, let's talk about. I went to the VIP. They hand a shot of this for $17. That's not to say how much a Coke is going to cost. A Coke is going to cost $7. A total of $21 because I would have paid a tip. Matter of fact, not even. If this is a, wait a minute, time out. This is $17 for a shot at the casino. This is about $6. So you're looking at a total of like $23 right there, right? With not including tips. And I have to include a tip. I usually give a $5 tip because I don't want to get up. So that would be a $30 drink. That means this would be a $30 drink in any establishment. And for some of you, you could do this at home, right? I'm doing it right now with all of you because yesterday I wasn't able to have this. I wasn't able to have this. So for all of you, cheers all of you. I think some of you don't realize the concept of buying bottles. It's always better to buy a bottle and have it at home. If you have it at a restaurant, it's going to cost you a lot more money. Not only is it going to cost you a lot more money, it will officially make you go bankrupt if you do it every single day. This is why you officially have to make sure to buy the bottles that you want, keep them at home. Once you finish up a bottle, you have a backup. Once I finish this up, I have a backup of another one. All right? Anyways, cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. Let's back this up a little bit. Let's back this up. Man, that's so good. And it's really good. Shout out to my chat room. Chat room, you guys are amazing. I'm going to end the poll right here because I do know that some of you don't know what college football is. I'll end that poll real quick. 70% said no, they don't watch college football. What kind of country you guys from? You're not watching college football. Lord heavens. In the chat room, I just asked, how many of you like to watch college football? 70% said no. Damn. We're going to do a different poll. We're going to do a different poll real quick. In the poll, what NFL team are you rooting for? I got Dallas, Cowboys, Vikings, San Francisco, 49ers, Miami Dolphins. What team are you rooting for? NFL team are you rooting for? By the way, we're going to be turning this around one time. Oof, oof. We're going to turn this around again. Never put it on the grill quickly. You want to make sure that your meat gets nice and tender. It's getting nice and tender just by looking at it. Make sure it gets nice and tender. Shout out to my chat room. All right, anyways, scatter bring the drinkers out. That's good. That's good. That April. You got to get this, April. Now, for some of you other ones that have sent super chats, I do recommend this for Manny Villanueva. I do recommend this for DT Cruiser. I do recommend this for Osmosis, another one that sends super chat today on stream. But you have to mix it up with good ice. Okay, don't use ice that's made with your refrigerator. No, unless you have a high-end refrigerator. If you have a high-end refrigerator, I take my words back. I take my words back, right? Let's drink this up. I gotta get a new olive oil. This is good olive oil. I need to get. By the way, I just want to tell you something. This is actually from Turkey. People in Turkey do not like. There you go. Turkey. Product, you saw it? Product of Turkey. People from Turkey do not like Americans. People from Turkey do not like Americans. There's people from France that don't like Americans. You go to France, you tell them you from America, ooh. They're going to say what you want. You're going to say a croissant. They're going to spit on your croissant, man. And they're going to glaze it. You're going to say, why is it so glazed? They go, bonjour, bon avis. And then you're not going to even know what the hell they're saying. I say, yes, thank you so much for putting the extra touch on it. And you're going to eat that croissant. Don't go to France and say you're American. Don't go to Germany and say you're American. Don't go to Turkey, Istanbul. Don't go to Istanbul and say you're from America. Just don't go to Iraq. Just don't go to Iraq or Afghanistan. Don't go to Israel. No. If you go to Italy, you can say you're American. They'll go, Mamma mia, you're from America. Mamma mia, they're going to say, right? You go to Italy. If you go to Sicily, you're going to be a god in Sicily if you say you're American. Everybody will think you're a end boss. In Sicily, everybody's going to think you're an end boss, but you got to act like it. You can't look like a nerdy American. They're going to take advantage of you. Cheers to all of you. Drink up. If you go to Europe and you say you're an American, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Ladies, don't travel alone. That's good for the ladies. Ladies, don't travel alone. Never go to Mexico. There you go. I'm going to say it right now. Never go to Mexico. Never go to Mexico. Out of all places, you can go to Hawaii. Why the hell you want to go to Mexico? There's a lot of women that want to go to. There's two places that women want to go to. That goes for the women in Miami. I don't know what kind of city you guys are in, but the women in Miami, let's say around here, the women in Miami, they want to go two places. One place is Cancun, Mexico. They want to get kidnapped and decapitated. And then the other ones, they're from OnlyFans in Miami, the OnlyFans women, the ones that do Instagram and have those million, they want to go to Dubai to get shit on from the Arabs, right? That's what it is. And for some of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, you just don't know. If you know somebody that lives in Miami, that has OnlyFans and they go to Dubai, they're getting pooped on, man. I'm telling you right now, they're getting pooped on. They got a free hotel, free everything paid for, but they get pooped on, man. It's crazy. That's crazy work. Disgusting, but it's crazy work. True story, true story. Let's mix up. What's the best place to go to if you're in the USA? Go to Las Vegas. Enjoy yourself in Las Vegas. Don't go to New York. You don't need to go to New York unless you have family in New York. Las Vegas is a great place if you're going to somewhere in the USA. If you're an adult, Best place you could go to in the USA, Miami and Las Vegas. Those are the two places. Don't tell me Atlantic City. Don't tell me nothing else. I'm going to stick to it. And we're going to stick to it, right? We're going to stick to it. Those are the two places you should definitely go to. If any of you concur, I believe you. Cheers to all of you that's drinking South Florida. I know you guys don't believe it. I know you guys, some of you don't believe it. It's true. It's a true story. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. You know what? It's time for us to start cooking. I'm going to start drinking the rest of the Jack Daniels. Let's drink the rest of the Jack Daniels. Cheers to all of you. Damn, that's good. All right, let's start with what am I going to do here? Let's pour this up over here. That's good. I'll put a little more of the scatterbrain and we're going to start cooking. Here we go. This meal should take less than 30 minutes. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to the barbecue. We need one more light to get to 30. Thank you so much for all of you. Boom, boom. Let's put this over here. Let's start cooking, and you guys know, if you haven't already, subscribe here in the corner, and hit that like button. Don't forget, okay? Don't forget. Let's put this down over here. Let's open this up. You guys know the drill. We open this up so we get some flames going for April Neal. April Neal loves. April Neal, where's April Neal at? If she's in the chat room, I'll give her a shout out right now. We have one of our mods. All she has to say is she's here. That's all she has to say, and I'll show it. For all of you watching, make sure to open this up so that you get a good amount of flame going. We're going to put our ribeye on here. There we go. April Neal's in the chat room. April Neal likes to eat this. Oh, you see it? Oof. Ooh. She likes to eat this. Nice and cooked up. This is what she likes to eat. April Neal, she likes to eat this. She lives in Texas. She always says to her family, she says, when you put it in that grill, make sure to stuff it in that charcoal. And when you stuff it in that charcoal, put it in my plate. That April O'Neil. She crazy. Ooh, look at the juices. Look at the juices. I'll put this over here. Oof. Damn, I could hear my neighbor. Screaming at her daughter. Shoot. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. Anyways, here we go. Wait, which is which? This is the dirty one. Okay, this is dirty one. All right, good. All right, chat room. Here we go, chat room. We have this grill going. Looks beautiful. You want to learn how to cook the best, right? Somebody in the chat just asked April Neal if she ever been to Dubai. Look, my chat room, all the ladies in my chat room, they don't want to go to Dubai because they don't want to get paid money. They're all rich. They got money. They don't need to be shit on. Again, I'm going to say this. All my ladies in the chat room, they're well off. Like Chloe. What's her name? Like Chloe. Chloe's the big one, right? Chloe's the big girl in Kim Kardashian family. what is I don't even know what the name of the other Kim Kardashians are. One is called Kim. Why do I say Kim Kardashian? Oh, they're not all Kim Kardashians. It's only one of them. Anyways, cheers all of you. Let's drink this up. Cheers all of you. I'm not leaving tonight. I'm not leaving tonight. I was gonna leave tonight. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I was gonna leave tonight. I'm not leaving. Dude, if I leave right now, chat room. Let me tell you right now. Reaper Crew, if I leave tonight, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is, if I leave tonight, I better be making $5,000 at least, minimum. Okay, first thing we want to do when we're cooking on a barbecue grill, Weber barbecue grill. You could use any barbecue grill, but the point of the matter is, you make sure it has charcoal. Make sure you don't use fuel. And what you want to do is, oh, by the way, woof, I got some wood. That's what I said to her. I got some wood. Let's put this over there. Oof. Wait, time out. I got some wood. There's some cherry wood. I'm going to put some cherry wood on here. It's going to help it out. It's going to help this heat out. Put this over here. Woo, look at this. We money out here, boy. Damn, it looks beautiful. That's not good. Good. It was good. All right. What was I talking about? I don't even know what I was saying. For all of you watching, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Let's drink this up. You guys are like wondering why I'm not putting on the grill yet. Okay, let me explain to you why I'm not putting on the grill yet. Okay, so on this grill, we only have one heat portion that's right over here. If I put my hand over here, it's really hot. If I put it over here, it's not too hot. As I get here, a little bit hot. So we have a heat. We got heat mainly over here. I'm using my hand to really just fill it out, right? So there's a lot of heat over here, good amount of heat. No heat over here in the back. We got no heat. We got the cherry wood that's ready to go. So we're gonna be a little bit cautious on putting this. We're gonna put this mainly in the middle. Okay, here we go. We ready? Are you ready? Here we go, Reaper Crew. Let's do this. If you really, really want to be part of the community, in the chat room I dropped the link. In the chat room, all you have to do is click that link, get the membership. There's a $5 fee, and you'll be a member for a whole month. Your name will be green, and officially you will be oof. April Neal says, coin shower. Hit that like button. And she also says, wifey, she love you. We got two great best friends in the chat room that are about to be, I think, about to be married. Point of the matter is, it's really cool to have people in the chat room that has never met each other, right? Never met each other, and they're just best friends. I think that's really cool. What you guys think? That's like being pen pals. You two are different jail. You're different jail cell, and you just pen pals. It's so cool. Anyway, shout out to Florida. Big thugs, big things, big balls, big end boss. I'm the end boss. Here we go, drink this up. Somebody asked me 2 days ago, somewhere, there's a guy around the other guys. He goes, hey man, where you from? I go, I didn't say nothing. He goes, I just want to know, man, where you from? I go to him, what you want to know, my family tree or something? Everybody started laughing. Everybody started laughing. They started making jokes about it. It was funny. Somebody said something about what is it called? Family tree. Putting your. I don't even remember what everybody said, but it was so funny. It wasn't even the words that I said. I guess it was the start of the words that I said. What you want to know? My family tree. You want the family tree? The piece of paper? I don't know. Everybody started saying some stuff, and it was all funny. There's a guy that fell off his chair. Literally rolled off his chair, man. Can you believe that? Somebody fell off their chair. I wouldn't believe it. Fell off their chair. If you like what you're seeing, you can see there's a lot of smoke on there. Not smoke, but a lot of heat. And that means that is getting cooked up quickly. You want to make sure to switch it up. If there's one that's getting a lot of heat, you want to use the other one. Make sure. By the way, if you can't see, let me know. I also, one of my friend's buddies this weekend, he showed up. I'm gonna say it like that. He just showed up. He works at Club 11. And man, the crazy things that he told us, he works at Club 11. This is supposedly like a gentleman's club here in Miami. It's called Club 11. He's like the main guy. He's the main guy over there in Club 11. He showed up and he was saying the most funniest things. He has long hair, and shout out to all the long hair dudes. Because if you have long hair, you know what that means. That means you're so sick of cutting your hair for the whole life. You just got to work with what you got right now, because you in over here, coin shower. Manny with the coin shower. Thank you so much, Manny, with the coin shower. Shout out to all of you that have been sending super chats today. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all of you that have been sending super chats today. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. It's looking good, but we're going to close this. Manny, thank you so much for the super chat. corn chow, he says. We're just going to close it for a little bit because there is flames and there's a little bit amber. And to burn it, to calm it down and control it, you just got to close the lid. You wanna hear one of the funniest things that happened this weekend? Let me know if you want to hear the funniest thing that happened this weekend. I'll tell you the story, but I ain't gonna say it for free. Looks good. Wow, this is looking nice. This is looking real nice. Real nice. Thank you so much for everybody saying super chance today. We're at $50. We're at $50. $10 or more, I'll tell you the story. Point of the matter is it's looking good inside. We got to work on the other side. This one's looking good, but just raw. It's raw. Anyways, these two are looking nice. I'm going to put them over here. Boom. Looks good. I'm going to drink the rest of this. These are the whole gardens that I had earlier. Whole gardens. Shout out to the hoes. You know what I don't like? I was going to say, you know what I like? Hoes. I like this whole garden. Let's drink a sip. Man, that's good. Let's flip this. All right, this should be ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'll make sure that fat is nice and burnt up. Here we go. Boom. Let's back this up. Let's start officially showing you the finished product, yes. I need to clean the floor, yes. I haven't had time. I'll clean it soon. We're using Cowboy, the Cowboy. Here we go. Let's show you how beautiful this is looking. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Look at this. Dang. For some of you watching, you guys are probably like, damn, it's so juicy. So juicy. Ooh. It is juicy. I got to hold it by the bone. Oh. Damn. It tastes amazing. I'll flip it. Ooh. Wait a minute, the juice is running off there. Oof. Oof. Wait a minute. Oof. There we go. Ah. Juices are running off, man. They're running off like Tyreek Hill off the field. All right, for all of you, let's explain what we did today. Today, we officially talked about a little bit of why you should officially buy Jack Daniels and why literally buy the single barrels. I'm going to just light this up. Oof. I'll make sure some of these juices, I'm holding it by the bone. Oof. Oh. Oh, this is hot. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'll have to open up that one. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to open that one. Is this Jack Daniels? I'm about to open it up. Look at it. Oh, I was going to put this one away. Guess I'm going to have to open it. Let's clean it up. Tell us what you were going to say. What the heck was I was going to say? I remember. Over here, chat room. Here we go. Ooh, it looks clean. Maybe I don't need to open this one up. April O'Neil with a super chat. Look at this. Woo. What the heck was I going to say? I don't even know. Here we go. I don't even know. I was going to say. April O'Neil with a super chat. And by the way, for all of you that have sent super chats today, you guys are awesome. I honestly have to thank all of you today for sending super chats. It's a huge, huge thing when you guys send super chats. You have no idea how thankful I am. Over here, she says something funny that happened to you. What was it? What was it? April O'Neil with a, what was it, a $2 super chat? $2 super chat. How am I going to remember with a $2 super chat? I don't think I'm going to remember, April. April, I don't think. April sent $2 super chat. April, I don't know if I'm going to remember. I don't think I remember with a $2 super chat. I think I forgot. April. April, $2 super chat. Over here, I'm going to say, for all of you, maybe somebody wants to send a bigger super chat. Maybe I remember. Bigger super chat. Maybe I remember. Let's drink it the rest of this. I think I have an idea. I think I remember a little bit. We're going to put the whole garden over here. Little staple. We're going to put the whole garden over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks good. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button if you haven't already. Now what you want to do is, when you do cook this, right, because it's juicy, it's juicy, it's juicy. It's real juicy. Look at how juicy this is. You can't ask for a juicier piece of meat. Let these juices start flowing. Let these juices start flowing. Okay? Let these juices start flowing. It's gonna be cooking up right now. Right now it's cooking up because it's so hot. Let the juice. Look at this ribeye. Look at the puddle of. God, look at the puddle. Let these juices start flowing. All right. So it's currently cooking up right now. Good. I kind of want to. I think I want to put this back on the grill. Get it a little bit black. That way I can have it tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think so far it's looking good. Oof, looking real good. Damn. Look at that. It was a funny story that I remember. I don't think I'm going to say it. I think I'm going to say it. Here we go. I finished the rest of the beer, yes. And what all we're going to do, we got a little bit of time here. Man. You can't say that that ain't good. You can't say that ain't good. It is outstanding. We got another super chat over here. $2 super chat. That means $4. Manny Villanueva says, "Tell us, Reaper." Since you guys saying $4, I'll tell you the beginning of it. Yesterday, which was yesterday in the morning, I was with a lot of people, and I'm pretty much of a star where I'm at, right? And what ended up happening was I told my friend to start showing all the employees that were working there at the casino. I started telling him, "Hey, show him this video." And what happened after that was the most funniest thing. But you know what? You guys are not probably going to know what happened the rest of the story because we only got $4 in Super Chats. And for all of you, I'm not going to try to linger on. I got some meat in front of me. I'm not trying to linger on to telling you. We might talk about it tomorrow. One of the funniest things. Remember, we have a stream tomorrow. I'll tell you the rest of the story if you guys send a good super chat yet tomorrow. If you want it today, it's going to be a little bit different. Wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a good big stream. Good big stream. Remind me tomorrow. I'll never forget because it was so funny. I think everybody laughed. Everybody died. To this day, people are still thinking about it. But I'm not going to say on the stream because if you don't want $4, huge shout outs to Manny, huge shout outs to April. On the stream, we're at $56 on the stream. And for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, drink us up. A big day tomorrow, okay? Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Subscribe, don't lose it. Hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the stream. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. Well, number one, huge shout outs to all of you. Huge shout outs to, let's start doing it. Huge shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force, battling the aliens over there in the moon. Yeah, shout outs to all of you. I watched on Netflix a whole what's it called? Black Rabbit show. Great show. Thrilling. A lot of thrills. You should watch that. It's good show, good series. It's called Black Rabbit. I watched the whole thing, Black Rabbit on Netflix. Good. I am currently watching Guinness, the new Guinness. series on Netflix, so little things for all of you to watch. Yes. And for tomorrow, it's going to be NFL Sunday. We will be streaming on NFL Sunday. This is almost the end of September. So for all of you, I really thank all of you for being here. But this is honestly, whew, that is honestly looking amazing. Outstanding. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. For the super chance we got today, thank you everybody for doing your thing. This stream will relocate you to the next stream for tomorrow. I will be opening up something very amazing. You guys are awesome. Huge shout outs to Jack Daniels, Hulk Gordon, Florida Panthers, Super Chatters, Icelandic Water, Pibs, and for all of you, yes, Publix. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll be back tomorrow. Guarantee. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Reaper officially sign out. I'll see you all tomorrow.